When you drink, do you get like super bloated?
Yeah.
You
I mean,
drink beer.
I'm like that right now.
Yeah.
Kinda. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you've ever seen them like de-bloat a cow.
Yeah.
Um, like where they screw it in or whatever,
Yeah, and then they poke it and
and
like
like all
light
the
the
air.
methane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of how I am. Like, I'm a gym guy, so obviously, like the diet that I eat makes me gassy already. But like alcohol, like I woke up this morning and my belly was like,
Yeah, beer belly going on.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I just like pushed on it and farted for like 4 minutes straight.
Dude, when I woke up this morning, I farted so loud and for so long that it woke up Haley, and she woke up like scared, and she was hella looking around fast, and then just kind of was like, "Oh, my bad."
Was she mad at you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I gotta stop drinking. That's all I gotta say. Like it bloats my face. I can't remember anything. Apparently, I came home last night and yelled at Nick. Not like yelled at him, but like was like very like
Loud.
Tom Cruise energy with him. Um, yeah. Did you see who walked up to my house?
No, I was looking to see if I did, but I think it's just Amazon. There's a van outside right now.
Gotcha.
Um, uh, dude, so last week I spent too long talking about Formula One, and I'm gonna talk about it a little bit again
Oh God.
because, uh, as I had said, I had the opportunity to go watch the race with some of my friends at one of their houses. I really should have done it. I should have just called out sick or something. The Canadian Grand Prix was last week. It was so fucking good.
Was it?
Yeah,
Who
so
won?
Kimi Antonelli.
Nice.
So the Canada, I think it was the first time ever there was a sprint race at Canada, and during that race, Kimi Antonelli and George Russell, both drivers for Mercedes, both have been like 1-2 pretty much the whole season. George Russell was ahead. Kimi tried passing him a couple times. George kind of shoved him off the course at one turn, and then Kimi tried passing at another, and then he just like bounces over a bunch of grass that's on the side of the track. So it was already like you can kind of feel there's some tension between them.
Yeah.
Antonelli was pissed, like yelling on the radio. Then Sunday the Grand Prix comes around. Same thing. Kimi George 1-2, and they are like passing and repassing each other the entire time. It's like very dramatic. You can see that George is like, because he's been with Mercedes for longer than Kimi Antonelli has. This is his second season in Formula One, his second season with Mercedes. George Russell has been there for a minute. I think he came from Williams. He got signed by Mercedes, and then Lewis Hamilton also got signed to Mercedes, so George Russell kind of got like put on the back burner because the Merc team was focused on him, and then Hamilton swapped to Ferrari a couple seasons ago.
That's what I meant to ask you last week. So again, like I said, my entire knowledge of F1 comes from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And in the movie, I don't know the actor's name, but basically the team had like a rookie, and then they also signed Brad Pitt onto it. Why do the teams have two drivers?
I don't know.
Like
they just do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like there's no benefit, there's no downside to it other than
I think it's just how it's made, or like how the sport is constructed.
okay.
So yeah, Hamilton goes to Mercedes, or Hamilton goes to Ferrari, and so George Russell is like, okay, like now it's my turn. I'm the senior driver. You just signed another rookie. Like surely Mercedes will focus on me this time. Antonelli's last season went like decent. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. But this season, he's just been fucking killing it. And so once again, George Russell is getting put on the back burner. Like they're focusing on Antonelli. And in the Canadian Grand Prix, George Russell was ahead for like the first quarter of it, I want to say. and then all of a sudden his engine just fails.
Just stops.
Yeah.
On the track.
Yeah.
Love that.
I think it was a power unit issue, but anyways, he gets out of the car. He like detaches the headrest thing because they're kind of like built into the car almost. He detaches his headrest thing from the car so he could get out. He fucking throws it on the track while there are other cars like racing by. And then he gets out and he starts like slamming his car and he's like hella pissed and everything. And yeah, Kimi Antonelli ended up winning again. There was some other shit that happened, but it was just like a very good, very dramatic race. And yeah, I should have watched it.
We successfully rage baited in the comments, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I told you, I was like, F1 fans are crazy, like second to European soccer fans.
The only thing I know about European soccer fans is at the last World Cup, I remember that guy that, I don't know if you've ever seen the video, but there was like a guy, and he was like being interviewed or whatever, and then like an Israeli soccer fan like barged in or whatever and like was holding up the Israeli flag and was like, the Israeli team's the best or whatever, and this guy was like, just like, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. And then the Israeli guy got so mad that the guy started shouting "Free Palestine" at him.
And, and the guy was like, "No politic, no politic here."
Yeah. It's like the only thing I know about soccer fans. That, and then like I think like I don't know how the clubs work, but I know that like the UK had like a black person on their team as like a starter, and all of the Brits were like, get this person in chains and shackles and on a ship to America right now, basically. Like,
I thought that was just an episode of Ted Lasso.
No, this was like a real thing. I remember,
okay.
like they were like literally calling him like the hard R.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of black people that play soccer.
But this was in Britain, so it wasn't like a white guy leading the team. It was I'm
There's
sure
I'm getting
black
people in Britain.
Sure I'm getting
like,
some of the details.
I just don't understand.
The moral of the story is there was a black guy in Britain, and the British people were just like, let's racially charge him.
Yeah, no, they're crazy. They're kind of like what's that football team? Anytime they win the Super Bowl, they have to like lube up the fucking light poles so they don't take them.
Oh, the Eagles.
Yeah,
that's anytime they win a game.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but with like an entire country.
Yeah. Have I ever explained to you what bean soup theory is?
Bean soup theory?
Yeah.
What is bean soup?
It's a relatively new like sociological theory.
Okay.
So essentially it stems from this TikTok that was made where this person was like doing a recipe for bean soup.
Oh, I've seen that.
All the comments were like, well, what if you don't like beans?
Yeah, no. Yeah, it was either that I saw, or there was another one where they're like, it was some recipe for some food that had meat, and they're like, hi, I'm vegetarian, so I didn't use meat. I subbed it for celery, and this dish sucks.
Yeah. So the theory basically says, like, no matter what you post on the internet, people are always going to, like, take it out of context and say things like, you might say, like, I like waffles, and people are like, oh, so you hate pancakes. And it's like, no, I just said I like waffles. Like, that's all I said.
Interesting. I need to explain this to my girlfriend.
I'm currently getting bean souped on Twitter.
Why?
So this, like, you know, Pop Crave, Pop Base, whatever, one of those accounts posted a picture of Army Hammer recently.
Okay.
And he has like a mustache. He like kind of looks like he's like hot again. And so I just was like, I haven't thought about this guy in a while.
Yeah, since he cannibalized someone.
Yeah, and he has a podcast now. Just did an office look at the camera. If you're not watching on YouTube, you should be. He has a podcast now, but I quote tweeted it and I was like, you know, despite everything, I do have to give him props for not becoming a right-wing grifter, because that's really low-hanging fruit for getting like thrown out of Hollywood. Like Ben Shapiro did it. The guy who played Shazam, I don't even know his name. The guy who played Shazam did it.
The guy who played Shazam did it?
Yeah.
That actor?
Yes, that actor.
What the fuck?
I don't know his name.
He also was in like Alvin and the Chipmunks, wasn't he?
I don't think so.
What the fuck is his name?
He was in Tangled. I know that.
He was in Tangled?
Yeah, he was Flynn Rider in Tangled.
Why did that guy get thrown out of Hollywood?
Because he came out as anti-vax around COVID. And people were just like, maybe you shouldn't be anti-vax. Then he was like, maybe we should kill all black people and deport all the immigrants. Like, he just immediately just flipped to basically being
Zachary Levi.
Yeah, Zachary Levi. Yeah. He did a movie called Harold and the Purple. You know the book Harold and the Purple Crayon?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a children's book about an infant who has like a magic purple crayon, and like whatever he draws comes to life. He did a movie called Harold and the Purple Crayon where he played an adult version of Harold, and then it like made $4 at the box office, and he was like, why did this movie flop? And then that really kind of solidified him.
Zachary Levi says supporting Trump was more important than saving my career.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he like begged James Gunn to keep him as Shazam in the
new James Gunn.
Begged. Oh. James Gunn. But yeah, I just was like, props to him for not becoming a right-wing grifter. You get thrown out of Hollywood for being a cannibal and a sexual abuser. You can walk straight into the White House and they'll give you a job at this point in time. Didn't do that. In fact, he's actually still fairly liberal-leaning. Kudos to him. And everyone in the comments are like, oh, so you're defending a cannibal. Oh, so you support cannibalism. Oh, so you support sexual assault. And I'm like, no, I just said this type of person could be a right-wing grifter, and he's not. And that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And I tweeted it last night while we were at the bar, apparently. And I don't remember it like having any kind of traction. Then I woke up this morning and it had like 5,000 likes and a bunch of like retweets. And I was like, oh man.
Yeah. That's why there's no fucking difference between fascists and liberals. Like,
just
shut the fuck up.
I'm not defending Armie Hammer. I don't know what to say. Like, I haven't responded to any of the comments because it's just like, this is a waste of my time. But like,
oh, don't worry, I got you. Let's see.
They're all bots. You could tell. Like, most of them are bots.
Yeah, you definitely tweeted this drunk because you forgot like 2 words.
Yeah. Yep. I don't remember a lot of last night. I came home and I went to bed. That's all I really remember.
Dude, there's like 5 comments on this and none of them are...
Oh, I started hiding them.
Oh.
Because a lot of them were being like ridiculous.
Few quotes. Way too liberal looking. Oh yeah, there's one. The concept of giving props to a cannibal and woman abuser because he didn't become a right-wing grifter. Okay. Who fucking cares?
Again, I'm not like saying let's re-platform him back into movies. I'm just saying I'm just saying this. If I ever get canceled, I will become a right-wing grifter.
Oh, so you think this guy is hot?
Armie Hammer, yeah. Yeah.
He looks just like a cop.
Okay.
He looks like a standard chud cop.
Okay.
He's ugly.
My bar is in hell. My standards are in hell.
All right.
At least I'm not registered. Like Joseph.
Oh, dude, I was laughing about that all the way home last night.
I've been trying to find... I know there's the TikTok audio that's like, fuck! I've been trying to find... I know there's a version of it where like it has like music in the beginning and then it goes, fuck! And I've been trying to find it because I want to make one where it's like a montage of just pictures of Joseph and then a picture of him that just says, registered. When it goes, fuck!
I think it's like an edit of a Juicy J song.
Okay. I'll have to keep looking for it. But yeah, I just hate the internet.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, my brain is blank.
That's okay. I also wanted to tell you that did you see the pictures of the Star Wars, or the not the Star Wars museum, the George Lucas's museum that he's opening next year in LA?
Oh yeah, and he has like a 1-to-1 size General Grievous on his wheel bike.
Yeah.
That bitch is massive.
Did you see the? Yeah, someone was like, "Sir," someone quoted it, it's like, "Sir, can you please stop trying to fuck the General Grievous?" There's a movie theater that he put in there, and it looks like a fucking Dune movie theater.
A Dune movie theater?
Yeah.
What do you mean a Dune movie
It's
theater?
like orange.
Oh.
It's like orange and like sand. It looks like the inside of like a Tatooine house kind of thing. Like it's not Tatooine themed, but like it's like sandblasted. Like that's the texture on the wall.
Okay.
And then it's like it's kind of hard to explain. It's like it looks like a ripple, like a water ripple, like a ripple on the surface of water.
Is that supposed to make the movie theater better, or is that just for looks?
It probably is like something to do with sound.
Okay.
But all the lights in there are like super like vibrant orange, like the color of your shirt.
All right.
Like orange or whatever. And I was just like, this is very Dune coded, but also fuck LA for having the greatest theaters in the world and us having shit down here, up here.
I mean, it's not like this place is a film hub or anything.
No, but
it makes sense, the place where all the movie studios are as the best theaters.
My problem with films nowadays is they're like exclusively shot for IMAX, and then you can't see it in an IMAX ratio.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you've ever seen like the comparisons of like how you watch Dune in theaters, but like 30% of the screen is cut off when you just go to a normal thing. And it's like there's so much missing out of the frame that you can like legitimately miss certain things happening on screen.
Yeah, that's why I watch it on my phone, because I can zoom in and out.
Oh my god.
I watched the Batman again last night on my phone.
On your phone?
Yeah.
Whatever, get the numbers up as long as we get Batman 2 sooner. Oh god.
Oh wait, wasn't there something you were gonna tell me?
Yeah, but
night?
I don't remember what.
Fuck.
I've been trying to remember it all morning and I can't. So I was trying not to bring it up.
Oh man.
If you think about it, just intro.
Oh, it was you yelling at your city council.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've yelled at my city council member twice now. She keeps door knocking because she's up for re-election and she's gonna lose. And she's like a raging she's like a raging Islamophobe.
Okay.
She's like a Democrat, even though this is the whole thing.
Is she?
I'm honestly thinking about filing a complaint with the county because it's a nonpartisan office, and she keeps sending me like things with like Democrat, her name on it, and I'm like, this is a nonpartisan office. Like, why are you advertising yourself as a Democrat? And I mean, she's scary looking. She looks like Nancy Mace. But she keeps door knocking, and back when Zoran Mamdani won the election, she basically called him an Islamic extremist on Twitter. And so I was like, I'm screenshotting these because I know like this is gonna come. And I thought about running for city council for a while, and then the race got way too crowded, and I was like, I'm not gonna do all this. Because it's the way we do. It's a jungle primary, so it's the top 2 vote getters advance.
Okay.
Unless someone gets 50% of the vote.
And then they just win.
And then you just win. And I was like, I don't have like, I could probably get top 2. I'm fairly certain. I'm a white guy. Not to play like identity politics, but like the odds are stacked in my favor. Versus 2 women, one of them being a woman of color and a guy with like a very ethnic sounding last name. Like I automatically get the racist vote. Not that I'm looking for the racist vote, but like I automatically will get the racist vote.
Okay.
And so I screenshot it because like this is gonna come up again. So she door knocked me a couple weeks ago, and she was like, "Can I count your vote?" And I was like, "No, I don't like you."
No, here are your Twitter screenshots.
Well, I basically told her, I was like,
she came to your house?
Yeah, she's door knocking, and I was like, because she lives just around the corner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go fucking bomb her house.
I don't know where she lives. I just know she lives around the corner because I see her walking in the park when I walk Havoc.
Okay.
And she posted a picture like from her driveway at one point, but I couldn't. I think she lives in one of the gated areas. But anyway, I was like, yeah, I don't really support you because you're worried. First off, you're worried about like a quote unquote Islamic extremist on the other side of the country. You're a city council member for the city of Sacramento.
Yeah.
Like it is
like if I was a person who wanted to do something about said Islamic extremist, what would electing you to Sacramento City Council accomplish?
Right. It's the same, like, it's not that I'm opposed to them asking this question, but like the governor debates, they keep asking the governors, like, you know, like, what are your thoughts on Israel and Palestine? And it's like, that is not relevant to the position of governor of California.
Yeah.
Please ask them a better question.
Like, I understand.
On, like, how, like, I don't want to elect someone who's going to be like, oh, you know, Palestinians deserve the genocide.
Yeah, it's a Absolutely. Good litmus test.
Like, I understand that, but like in a race with 62 people, let's ask them very pointed questions about California issues. Yeah. Israel and Palestine is not a California issue. So in the same sense of her, you know, being worried about New York City, it's like, and all she ever like tweets about or posts about is like national politics. And it's like, I don't want you to focus on fucking national. If you want to focus on national politics, please run for Congress.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to focus on getting me more light rail and more housing in Sacramento. Like, that's what I want. We have a $1.7 billion budget, and like 600 million of that goes to the police. I would like you to focus on not telling me that the school district is $100 million in debt, but somehow the police get $600 million of funding.
Well, they need more flashbangs.
Exactly. And that's like my whole thing is like, I told her that and she was like, okay. And then she came again, and I should also completely I buried the lead here. She's Jewish.
I mean,
so she comes again yesterday, and I was like, stop coming to my house. Like, I already have turned in my ballot and I did not vote for you, and I will never vote for you. Like, I think you should be shunned from public service. She's also like only concerned with building her profile. Like, you can tell that she wants to run for higher office, and it's like,
yeah, if she's only almost said toasting. If she's only tweeting and posting about national politics, it seems like someone who's just trying to build a history for a bigger step.
That's the whole thing. So we had an event at work at one point, and she was there. I don't know why. And we had to like recognize all the elected figures in the audience, and she like stood up and was like waving, and I was like, ma'am, no one knows who you are. Like, you're at a state level event and no one knows who you are. And so yesterday she tried to tell me that it's anti-Semitic to basically say, like, you know, Israel's committing genocide. And I was like, no, it's actually anti-Semitic to conflate a country with a religion.
Yeah.
Like, and so we just got into it, and I was like, you need to leave. Like, you need to get off my property right now.
Yeah.
Like,
you should hang a Palestinian flag in your window.
Genuinely.
Then she'll never come around again.
Put a Palestinian flag on.
Or she'll try to take your house from you. One of the two.
This house was promised to me 3,000 years ago.
The city council seat was promised to me.
Yeah. I cannot stand her. And apparently no one else can. In fact, there's 3 people running for city council in my district. There's her running for re-election, another girl, and then a guy. The guy's campaign has been like, he's clearly the conservative running. He has been like suspiciously just like absent from campaigning. Like, I have gotten no mailers from him. All I see is the signs, you know, scattered throughout the area. And I was talking to someone about it, and they were like, oh, did you hear that the one that's already running for re-election got this guy to run to siphon off votes and like split the vote 3 ways so that she makes it to the runoff. And I was like, that's crazy. Why are we having this much drama for
a city council?
Yeah. City council needs to be nuked in Sacramento, unfortunately. Like,
yeah. The only things I ever see about, because, you know, people are always like, oh yeah, like local government is the most influence you can have over your immediate surroundings. Like, support your city council, or like, I don't know. City councils and HOAs are kind of the same in my head, because it's like they do nothing except make everything worse.
That's why they say it is the most influential. And if you can get like good people, like the mayor election that we had last year 2020 in 2024 was between two Democrats, but one was like a Joe Biden, Gavin Newsom Democrat, and the other was like a social worker who was like, I want universal like income for Sacramento, and like I want more rail, and I want, you know, more housing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it got to the point where they had to do a couple recounts because I think she lost by like less than a dozen ballots.
Damn.
Yeah, she like, it was very much like down to like the wire. And just pretty much everyone on city council now, besides the one person on city council who's resigning to run for Congress, who should hopefully win, is like just absolutely awful, just atrocious. So, but yeah, yell at your city council members, shun them in public.
I did not say this. Bomb their houses. They live around the corner from me.
Allegedly bomb their houses. Dox them.
I mean, yeah, they're public officials.
Tweet Nicki Minaj and say that they are Cardi B supporters, and then the Barbs will go after them.
That is an effective way. Is that considered hiring a hitman?
No, it's just putting it out in the ether.
Okay.
You know how it's kind of like, I'm not going to give you this information, but if someone were to tell you and then state the information, you know, like you're not directly telling them, you know.
Okay.
Start your, you know what? Screw the DSA. Everyone start your local Northern what is it? What is the
IRA?
Is that what it is? The Irish Republican Army? Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone start a local chapter of the IRA.
Hey, I'll lead them.
Start car bombing.
Haven't seen one of those in a minute.
It's apparently getting kind of contentious right now because people don't like King Charles.
Where?
In Northern Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Or in like Ireland and Northern Ireland.
I mean, and Ireland's never liked anybody in the royal family.
Yeah.
I mean, with lithium-ion batteries, we could have a second resurgence.
Yeah, Bodhi and I
are don't even need a blasting cap or anything. You can just dump water on them.
We talked about this last night. Make force lightning gloves and start shocking your city council members when they somehow fund Israel.
We have a blueprint, patent pending. You can sign up for yours. Just a $200 down payment. www.goesregistered.com.
Okay, just to tack on to this city council member, I didn't like her from the start, right? But you know that area that's like back towards the park, where there's like fields? So they were like, oh, we're gonna build a Amazon center here.
There's one.
Yeah. And so they wanted to build this thing, and obviously everyone was like, okay, where's the funding coming from? You know, like who's paying for this? Because Amazon wanted the city to pay for it.
If Amazon wants it, Amazon pays for it.
Exactly. But then it also was going to use like a crazy amount of electricity. And then it also was they were going to have to, you know, the access road that leads to the airport.
Yeah.
They were going to have to like widen that and like make it like suitable for like the shipping trucks to go through. And so like, you know, obviously everyone around here was like, no.
Yeah.
But like,
off.
you know, and so city council forced our council member, the current one, the one that I don't like, to abstain from like public debate on it because she lives too close to it. I think she lives within a mile of it, and there's like a weird city ordinance. And I was like, oh, that's fucked up. Like, you know, like that she can't defend her own like neighborhood.
If she wanted to,
and
she could have been in support of it, and so it's better she abstained. But
so it turns out that she was taking funding from Amazon.
Oh, okay.
And so
even better reason.
The reason they forced her to abstain was because of that.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's another thing is the woman that I voted for, she doesn't seem like she's going to be like, you know, the next FDR Zoran Mondani, but she doesn't seem like she's going to be like bad. She's been running a lot of like attack ads on her, and it turns out that this city council member is like taking like corporate PAC money, and I'm like, why is there corporate PAC money in Sacramento?
In a city
council? Like the next thing that's going to come out is this woman's being funded by APAC. Like what is happening? I don't get it. And it's like what's
that fucking website called that tracks people
APAC.
Who take
Track APAC.
I wonder if she's on there.
She's not. I already checked.
Oh.
APAC doesn't get involved in non-federal races.
Okay.
They only get involved in Senate, like anything that was like a federal position.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that's why when Eric Swalwell was running for governor and he was like, I will not take APAC money as governor of California. It's like, yes, he's a state position, dude. They're not going to come to you.
I don't know. They could expand operations.
They could. Who knows? But yeah, I was just like, what is like it honestly, okay, if we were in like LA or New York, I think it would make sense for like corporate PAC money or like anything in Delaware, because Delaware is like a corporation in disguise. I don't know if you saw, but there was a court case there that said corporations have the right to vote now in Delaware.
In Delaware?
Yeah. And it's like, we need to put that state under a conservatorship.
Isn't that already from Citizens United?
No. That's like corporations can like give money and an unlimited amount of money to things.
Gotcha.
Now the Supreme Court of Delaware basically said like corporations can physically receive a ballot and cast a vote.
What, just one for the entire corporation?
I don't know. I don't want to read into it because quite frankly, I think that like Bernie Sanders should mobilize the Vermont National Guard and just carpet bomb Delaware. But yeah, it would make sense if we were in a bigger city. This is Sacramento. We don't need corporate PAC. Like, the Capitol's down the street. Just go there and start lobbying state legislators. Like, don't fucking come here and lobby my Sacramento City Council leaders. Like,
fucking Raytheon being like, you know what? Don't fill those potholes. Here's $5 million.
Yes.
Like,
actually fill them, but fill them with IEDs.
Yeah. Stamp our logo on them.
Execute Order 66 in Sacramento. Episode 66. Look at that transition. I've been trying to get there all day. I'm here all week. Yeah, we just spent a lot of time doing that.
Yeah.
We might have to skip like a fourth of my thing, but that's okay. Because I have 4 things that we're talking about. They're all the same thing, but like 4 different things.
Okay.
So, do you know what a micronation is?
I mean, I'm assuming it's smaller than other nations.
Yeah, so
still gets just as hard.
Monaco.
Okay.
Is like a micronation. The Vatican. It's basically like any like small country that's recognized by like the UN, but is like,
depends on how you use it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about micronations today, but we're going to talk about a different type of micronations. We're going to talk about countries that people have started.
Oh, like that island.
Sealand?
The one that someone built in the middle of an ocean out of metal.
Sealand. Yeah. Yep, Sealand is on there. We're going to talk about that one for sure.
Okay.
I think we're going to end on that one because that one involves like military stuff. Like that, it gets crazy. They have passports. The thing that spurred this though is there is a guy in Sweden who has come out recently to declare himself the king of, or not Sweden, sorry, Switzerland. To declare himself the rightful heir to the throne of Switzerland. And he's been slowly buying up land in Switzerland. And he now has his own country within Switzerland. And he's aiming to like reclaim the entire country and like rule it as a monarchy.
Dude, we just haven't evolved as a species in the past like 1,000 years, have we?
I guess not.
Like we've just been playing the same tracks over and over.
Pretty much. So I found a couple articles on this guy, and pretty much on all of these, and then I found out that there's like a magazine that like writes articles on these like types of like weird micronations. So I'm just gonna read you the articles because I think they summarize them really well. I couldn't really summarize it better.
Okay.
So this is from this one is from Arab News.
Arab News,
yeah. The other ones are all the same. It's like a vacation website, but this one is specifically from Arab News.
What is Arab News? Like, where's this out of?
I don't know. Probably somewhere in the Middle East.
I mean, that's where there's a majority. I don't know. Maybe it's stateside.
I skimmed through this article, and it seems. I mean, the guy who wrote this is Jonathan Gornall. So
it doesn't really sound Arabic.
Yeah. But this is also the most recent article on this, and it's also I skimmed through it, and it's not like bullshit. It's actual like reporting, so it's good. So this is how a Swiss Moroccan entrepreneur built a quote kingdom out of scattered plots of land in Switzerland. And then this is based out of London, Arab News. That's what it says here. So a self-proclaimed king of Switzerland, and to give his full titles: Emperor of the Lauweiner Empire, Grand Master of the Order of the Merit, Admiral of the Empire Fleet, and Field Marshal of the Empire Legion.
Damn, he's running every department himself.
Oh, yeah. To say nothing of this recent election to the municipal council. He's an elected official, by the way, in Switzerland.
An elected city council member has been buying land and now is like, I'm the king.
Everything is connected.
Oh my God.
Everything I do is planned out in centuries. To say nothing of the recent election in the municipal council of the Swiss city of Bergdorf. Swiss Moroccan, it's spelled like Jonas, but it's Switzerland, so I'm going to say it's Jonas.
Okay.
That's,
the Jonas brothers?
Yeah. Jonas Lauweiner certainly looks the part. This is him.
Yeah, he looks like a city council member. That's for sure.
You know what? If my weird Zionist city council member showed up in full IDF gear, maybe I'd give her props. I don't know. And then I would be defending cannibalism again. In photographs posted on his official website, which is what we're going to take a look at in a minute, because this country has a website.
Let's go.
And now you'll know why I applied for Swiss citizenship.
What? Yeah, I still don't understand.
Because I applied for citizenship to his country.
They need to apply for Swiss citizenship?
To his country, to his version of Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In photographs posted on his official website, the 31-year-old former information technology project manager.
IT guy turned city council member turned king. You know what? There's hope for all of us.
I guess, whose father is Swiss and mother Moroccan, poses in a rather fetching fake military uniform more commonly seen in Girl Meets Princess romantic comedies set in fictional European principalities. Around his neck, His Royal Highness wears a self-awarded Lauweiner Empire Order of the Merit, the highest of 29 honors available for the king to distribute to his subjects as he sees fit.
Dude, I love founding your own nation and then just being like, you know what? I get the best medal. I have service to this country that should be recognized.
It's an unlikely rise for the son of a Moroccan gymnast from Caribga, a city founded by the French about a century ago and otherwise known for the region's phosphate reserves. There's only one slight problem. Lauweiner has made it all up. Well, almost all of it. The title, the uniforms, invented royal court are fantasy, but the land is real. On the royal website is a 180-page document that purports that the fruit of painstaking research into the ancestry of the royal family of Lauweiner. According to the document, the bloodline of Jonas I of Lauweiner, so that's him, can be traced to the kings and emperors of France and the Holy Roman Empire, 600 AD.
I mean, if you go back
enough, like, we're all related to Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Like, at the top of the family tree is Frankish Bishop Arnulf de Metz, who lived from 582 to 645, regarded by some historians as the direct ancestor of Charlemagne, emperor from 800 of the Carolingian Empire and vast European territory that included present-day Switzerland. That's what it's saying. Isn't Charlemagne, like,
a podcast host?
That's Charlemagne the God.
Yeah.
No, but like Charlemagne the Emperor, Charlemagne the Emperor, sorry. Charlemagne the Emperor. He had like 50 kids, didn't he?
I mean, probably.
I'm sure that like all these
Like
emperors
royal
had like
families back then were so fucking inbred and
yeah,
widespread.
and so it's like we're all just related to them. Today, Switzerland is a federal republic made up of 26 cantons, and Lauweiner's self-proclaimed empire consists of about 150 plots of land scattered across 9 of these cantons. The plot includes potentially valuable building parcels, roads, forests, and agricultural land. So this is actually kind of where he's playing 3D chess, because he's purchased roads.
The infrastructure.
Yeah, he's buying roads. Lauweiner explains how he acquired land, and in the process hit on the idea of declaring it an empire. In the biography section of his website, which is written entirely in the third person. So he's an IT guy, so he did his own website and just like wrote it.
That's hella funny.
On his 20th quote, this is from the website. On his 20th birthday, he received his first plot of land from his father, a small agricultural meadow in Luke. This became the starting point for his later mission. That mission was to exploit Article 658 of the Swiss Civil Code, a legal mechanism that, quote, allows ownerless land to be legally and transparently appropriated for a few hundred francs in land registry processing fees. So basically, and I watched a TikTok on this because this is where I heard about it from. Basically, Switzerland has this thing where it's like if there's like public domain land, like you can just go and purchase it. Like Louisiana purchased it, essentially.
Yeah.
Like you can just be like, I want this land, and like if it's been unclaimed for so many like years or whatever, you can just buy it for a discount price to be like the person to pay taxes on it, because you know European taxes are kind of high.
That's crazy. I still find it hard to believe that there is like unclaimed land anywhere, because humans for the past several hundred years have been real big in that planting flag on the ground.
I know Israel should look into this. Like,
just move them to Switzerland.
Yeah, Europe. I think most of Europe has right to roam laws.
Yeah, I learned about that from the Guy Ritchie movie, The Gentleman.
Yeah. Where was I? One might be forgiven for thinking that in a country as wealthy and desirable as Switzerland, unclaimed land would be hard to find. But Lauweiner said about acquiring it. He quote, systematically began acquiring such parcels in several cantons, an endeavor that soon expanded beyond a personal hobby, end quote. The biography adds, quote, he refers to these acquisitions as a campaign and describes his growing portfolio of properties as the foundation of his land empire, end quote.
So where does this guy get money from? Because there's no way he makes enough money as an IT guy to be a king.
You know what? He's a city council member. He's probably taking corporate PAC money.
Amazon's paying him.
The empire grew so quickly that in 2019, Lauweiner decided to have himself crowned King of Switzerland at Nidec Church in Bern. Mind you, Bern is where that Hadron Collider is. So, a ceremony attended by members of the Empire Royal Guards and presided over by the first bishop of the empire, Peter Kalbermatten, because it suited his exceptional path. The address of the royal palace, quote unquote, listed on the website is that of an old paint factory in Oberberg near Bergdorf. According to Swiss media, Lauweiner acquired it in 2021 for 500 franc or $639 registration fee. Dude, so he's buying these lands for like pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, he's such a fucking dork, dude. His castle is an old paint factory. I thought for sure there was going to be some story about how he's like built an old school medieval style castle out of bricks on that first like plot of land that he had.
Nope.
He just bought a $600 paint factory.
Okay. It is there that he posed for photographs with his Legion and its sole armored car. He has an armored car.
He has military infrastructure.
Which has, again, American police forces buy military vehicles for pennies on the dollar because the military is like, we can only keep this for a year and then we have to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So
just go into like a military surplus store.
I wonder if he's raiding, because you know how Switzerland is like famously neutral, but it's neutral because they're just like a fucking bunker.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's raiding the old bunkers for like turrets.
It could be. I mean, Fuck, what was it? I'm pretty sure it was Switzerland during World War II. There was kind of like a civil war in Switzerland, and it split between East and West. And then the Soviets came in and took over like the east side of it.
Germany.
Soviets.
Yes, I'm saying that was Germany that you're thinking about.
No.
Oh.
This happened in, I'm pretty sure it was Switzerland. It was either Switzerland or Sweden, one of the countries that's up there.
It probably was, no, well, Switzerland's north of Italy. Sweden is north of everything else. Sweden's
What's the other country that's up there?
There's Swinland, Finland, and...
So I thought Switzerland was one of those.
No, Switzerland is, it borders Italy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just completely wrong then, because this did happen to one of those countries up there.
It's Norway, Sweden, and Finland that are up there.
It was probably Sweden then. But
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay. So back to the armored car. He posts a photograph with his Legion and its sole armored car, which the Bernese, which is the Canton, the state, the region that this is in, traffic department has refused to license for road use. So he can't even get his own government to give him the licenses that he needs.
He's the king.
Yeah, it might be tempting to
do it himself.
It might be tempting to dismiss it all as an elaborate joke. Lauweiner, who holds both Swiss and Moroccan citizenship, says he loves Switzerland, values its democracy, and insists his royal title is purely symbolic. But if it is a joke, then Lauweiner is laughing all the way to the Swiss bank, and not everyone is seeing the funny side. Some of the land Lauweiner has absorbed into his fragmented empire includes roads and communities through which they run are bristling at the toll charges he is trying to impose for their use. So he bought the land and then is taxing people to use the land.
Which is how he's funding his armored cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quote, the only thing that I charge is a fee for maintenance, he told France 24 this month. I don't make profit with these roads. Sometimes I sell a road and that's how I make profit.
Interesting.
Buy the land and then sell it back to them. He's a gentrifier.
He's doing market manipulation.
What does he make money from, however, is charging power, cable, and water companies for planning permission to work on his land. Running the empire, he insisted, quote, is a full-time job. It's not easy to maintain 149 plots of land, end quote. Other Swiss, however, seem to appreciate the joke. In November 2024, 689 voters elected him to Bergdorf's. Okay, so he fucking joked his way into city council.
Wait, he got elected to city council after he
started
was
doing
an emperor.
Bullshit. Yeah,
that's crazy.
His name appeared on the ballot as König Jonas Lauweiner, and its occupation was listed as Unternehmer, or entrepreneur. Both his parents are still alive, though they have kept a low profile. His father is 60-year-old Thomas Lauweiner from the canton of Valais, and his mother is 59-year-old Habia El Rahib, who was born in Kawerbja. The two married in December 1993, and Jonas, as an only child, was born the following September in Utterseen, a city in the canton of Bern. Not much is known publicly about his mother, other than that she competed for Morocco as a gymnast at the 1983 World University Games in Edmonton, Alberta. Her son has chosen to adopt the constitution and laws of the Swiss Confederation, but he also issues his own currency. A limited run half-sovereign imperial velar coin featuring his head and the Latin motto Spiritus Voluntaris Rober, spirit, will, and strength. He has his own money.
A limited run, though. He's artificially inflating it like a Funko Pop.
I wonder what backs it. It has to be crypto.
I was about to say
it has to be crypto.
The roads.
Oh, that's true. He also has an army.
Yeah, he has an armored car.
He named the Empire Legion, which, quote, serves as the air, land, and sea-based branch of the Empire forces. Mind you, Switzerland is landlocked.
They got oceans. They got lakes, maybe.
They're all mountains. Switzerland is all mountains. The following sentence says, which sea is unclear as Switzerland is landlocked. So even the Arab news is just like, what? Its role is, quote, preserving the peace and security and providing for the defense of the empire and any areas occupied by the Lauweiner Empire and overcoming any nations responsible for aggressive acts that imperil the peace and security of the Lauweiner Empire. His website lists Morocco as the main operating land of the Legion's 3rd Regiment, but judging by videos of the Legion in training, Rabat probably has little to fear when it comes to Rabat being the person who runs Morocco. When it comes to historical precedents for declaring oneself king, Lauweiner is in mixed company. In the 1970s, Idi Amin, the unpredictable president of Uganda, unsuccessfully laid claim to the throne of Scotland, hoping to add king to his other titles, Lord of all beasts of the earth and fishes of the sea, and conqueror of the British Empire in Africa in general and Uganda in particular.
Dude, Lord of all beasts.
This is the full title.
Crazy.
Let me repeat it. Lord of all the beasts of the earth and fishes of the seas and conqueror of the British Empire in Africa in general and Uganda in particular.
That's an insane title. Lord of the Beasts.
Is it woke to be a dictator but then be like, I'm taking back the British conquered land in Africa? Like, where on the woke scale is that? Because like dictator, fascist, but kicking out the British, anti-fascist.
I mean, sometimes you gotta be a fascist to beat a fascist, you know?
Yeah, you gotta play their game. Scattered across Europe, descendants of the Romanovs, who were 400-year rule over Russia, ended with the assassination of Tsar Nicholas II and his family during the 1918 revolution, still wait in exile. Members of the other formerly royal families, including those of the former states of Prussia, Bavaria, Saxony, and Württemberg, remain in Germany, where they cling to titles. Given the long and complex histories...
Wait, where's the Romanovs? Where did they
just
say?
Scattered throughout Europe, they said.
Oh, okay.
Given the long and complex histories of India...
Don't tell me this guy's sheltering them in his empire.
He could be. Given the complex histories of India and Pakistan, there's also a long line of living heirs to the titles of various Nawabs, Rajas, and Maharajas, many of whom still openly live opulently regal lifestyles despite the absence of their family thrones. The short reign of Italy's last king, Umberto II, was the 34-day full stop to the long rule of the House of Savoy, which ended with the formation of the Italian Republic in 1946. Did they kill Mussolini and then get a king?
What?
This says that the king, the last king of Italy, Umberto II, was a 34-day stint, and it said that
in what year?
Well, it said it ended with the formation of the Italian Republic in 1946. So it had to be in 1946.
No, so I think they killed the king and then... No, in 46.
Mussolini died in 45.
Yeah.
Well, was killed in 45.
Maybe, yeah.
Power vacuum?
I guess, yeah. Someone was just like, ooh, I'll take over. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Pasta for everyone. For a while, Umberto's heir apparent was Emmanuel Filiberto, Umberto, Rezzo, Sirio, Rene, Maria, Dia, Savoia, Jesus Christ, who was obliged by the Italian constitutional law to live in exile until 2002. In 2023, he renounced his claim to the throne, but named his daughter, Princess Vittoria of Savoy, a 19-year-old Instagram influencer, as his heir.
Let's go.
What is going on
in
Europe?
Royalty on Instagram.
We need to put the European Union under conservatorship until we can figure out what's going on over there. But it is short story The Man Who Would Be King, written in 1888 by the English author Rudyard Kipling, that should be required reading for all those who seek royal status. The cautionary tale tells the story of two Britons who set themselves up as kings in a remote part of Afghanistan. However, the tale ends with one man losing his head and the other his mind. It may be of some comfort to King Lauweiner that the capital punishment for treason under the Swiss federal constitution was abolished in 1992. So let's look at his, oh God, I don't know where my is. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this on. Okay, everyone can see that. But this is his website. Can you see that? Or do you need me to zoom in?
No, I can see it fine.
Okay, this is his website.
He has his own bank?
Yeah, remember he has his own money.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think he had a bank
to store your money. So he has his laws and constitution.
The Launer Empire has its own constitution. Due to the youth of the nation, in some cases we still adapt and use Swiss Confederation laws and measures. By time and research of the Empire administration, a own imperial law for each sector will be constituted. The law will be secured the Launer Empire Legion. Okay, yeah, this guy, well, I don't know, maybe this is translated by Apple, but
it is translated by Apple.
Okay.
Because it was in Swiss. This is his, like,
God damn, that's his fucking document.
Yeah. This is his manifesto.
Oh my god, yeah, this guy's an IT guy. It's got a fucking 3D animation to flip the pages.
And then this is where I applied for citizenship.
Have you heard back?
No.
He probably saw it was in English and was like, I can't read.
No.
Exchange with US dollar. Hold on.
Look at, there's his coin.
What's the exchange rate? Our value equals US dollar 1930.
Is that good?
Well, one of his dollars equals 19 of ours. That's crazy. Oh, wait. He's got updated price.
Where do you see that?
It's a list of prices.
Oh, 37.33.
As of 2025, one of his coins equals 37 of our dollars.
Is that good for the dollar or bad for the dollar?
That's bad for the dollar.
Damn. We're getting outflanked by the King of Switzerland.
Yeah, one of his coins equals 37 of our dollars.
Yeah.
So we would be fucking piss poor if we went over there. But he comes here, he's gonna be, wouldn't you know it, a fucking king.
Here, do you want to take the oath?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need me to zoom in?
I, Legionnaire of the Empire, swear to God, who always serve with dedication and loyalty of the Empire, my fellow companion, and the Emperor. I, Legionnaire of the Empire, swear before God that I will carefully cultivate my political and military preparation, and that I will execute the orders of my superior officers and the Emperor. I, Legionnaire of the Empire, am ready to defend with all power the homeland and the people against all internal and external enemies until the end. I swear. What's the address of the palace? Have you looked up his palace address?
I have not.
You should throw it up. Let me see what it looks like.
Okay, is this it right here?
Yeah. I think you need the line above it too.
Oh, I don't have my keyboard, so we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Where the fuck is maps?
Just open up Google Maps.
I don't have a keyboard.
Oh yeah. Type it in before you drag that up there.
Oh, it's just like in the middle of a city.
Does this have like street view on it?
Yeah. Just a house.
It's just a house. That's so funny. It's like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
How do I get this up there?
You need to drag it to the other one.
It's not letting me. Nope.
What the fuck?
It's not letting me.
Okay, well, you'll just have to believe us. It is a very plain looking house.
It's just a house.
It's got some bushes.
That's crazy. Okay.
Honestly, I expected more.
Get rid of this.
I would when I heard his palace was a paint factory, I thought it would be at least bigger.
Maybe it's a micro paint factory.
It is a micro paint factory. You're right. Who am I to judge?
Okay. So this,
did you take the oath before you applied?
You know what? Maybe that's why I haven't heard back. I didn't send him a video of me doing it.
Yeah. I'm going to get accepted into the nation and you're not.
You're going to get employed. You're going to end up being like the Secretary of Defense over there.
Let's go.
I mean, he's an operations manager. Maybe you'll be his permit person.
That's true. Yeah, I can ask him for permission to do things that he told me to do.
So these next articles come from a website called Young Pioneer Tours. Their logo is like very communist coded. There's like a sickle and the communist flag. And one of it's really funny because they have like all these like tabs up top, like home, international tours, Young Pioneer Tour services, about contact, but one of their tabs up there is North Korea tours.
Hell yeah.
So they have a dedicated thing to North Korea. But we're gonna bring it back to America for this next one, because this is a country inside of America.
Okay.
An enclave. This is the Republic of Malaysia.
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 Thought you were gonna talk about the fucking state of Ferguson.
Honestly, we could have probably done this episode when we went to Reno.
Jefferson.
Because
what's it called?
State of Jefferson.
Yeah.
No. We could have probably done this when we went to Reno, because just tucked away in the Nevada desert, just outside the town of Dayton, Nevada, lies one of the most unusual travel destinations in the United States, the Republic of Malaysia.
Let's go.
This is just a few hours away from us.
How come we haven't been there?
Well, you have to have a passport.
Oh, that's true. I don't have a passport.
I'm not joking. They will not let you into the town without a passport.
That's crazy. What if we just break in? What are they gonna do?
Well, the leader of Malaysia is also like a general. So,
is this another self-appointed, self-awarded general? Of course. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tiny self-declared nation that covers just over 1 acre of land. Just for context sizes, so 1 acre is like 5 houses. Field. It's like 5 houses. It's a tiny self-declared nation that covers just over 1 acre of land, but what it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in charm, creativity, and quirky fun. Whether you're a fan of offbeat attractions or a curious traveler or just someone who loves a good story, Malaysia is worth adding to your travel bucket list. So what is Malaysia? The Republic of Malaysia is self-proclaimed micronation, a place that claims to be an independent country even though it's not officially recognized by any government. It was founded by Kevin Baugh, who serves as its president and operates as a fully functioning, quote, country, complete with its own flag, national anthem, currency, and even its own time zone.
Oh, I feel like I've heard of this before, now that we're talking about it.
You can watch an interview with His Excellency, President Grand Admiral Colonel Dr. Kevin Baugh. That's his title.
Dude, I feel like this guy just got annoyed with solicitors, and so he was just like, you know what? My house is now its own micronation. You want to walk on my land? I need to see your passport.
This is the least, like, shocking thing to come out of Nevada. This is so Nevada coded. Republic of, if you've never heard of Nevada, like if you're one of our Iraqi listeners for some reason, or our Cambodian listeners, or if you just don't know about Nevada, Nevada is like the bottom right of that political compass spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what is it? Economically right, socially liberal.
Yeah.
Like,
it is
king.
It's like, a very interesting place.
Yeah. There's no laws. Republic of Malaysia became the new name of the micronation on September 3rd, 1999. So this thing has been around for almost 30 years. Through its origins, though its origins date back to May 26, 1977, as part of a childhood game when it was established as the Grand Republic of Voldstein. Since then, President Baugh has turned it into a delightful blend of political parody, personal passion project, and living art installation. This is him and his wife.
The Grand Admiral, Doctor, Sergeant, Chef.
So this is His Excellent. What is it? Let's see. His Excellency President Grand Admiral Colonel Dr. Kevin Baugh and First Lady Adrian.
Just Adrian?
Yeah.
You didn't get any more titles?
Nope.
That's disrespectful.
So Malaysia is located
misogynistic
on a private property in Dayton, Nevada, just about 30 miles from Carson City and under an hour's drive from Reno. The nation's capital, known as Government House, is actually just Baugh's house. But don't let that fool you. Malaysia has its own borders, customs checkpoint, and surprisingly detailed tour experience. So this is their customs checkpoint.
I am blitzing through that in my RAV4.
They also have a place called the Red Square.
Oh.
So
that looks like the fucking line where like Kim Jong-un and Trump shook hands.
It's probably what it is. So what can you do there? Visitors to Malaysia are treated to a personal tour led by President Baugh himself.
Okay.
who greets guests in full presidential attire and walks them through his country with humor and enthusiasm. And here's
this is King, Emperor, President, Colonel, Doctor, Chef tour guide.
Yes. Here's what you can expect during your visit. Passport stamping. Get your passport officially stamped at the Malaysian border. National tour. Visit key landmarks like the Malaysian post office, Peace Pole, and Red Square.
Is there a picture of his passport stamp?
Maybe.
It would be so fucking funny if it was just like one of those Scooby-Doo kid stamps.
Let's see if I can find a picture. I'll Google it after we're done here. So you can also expect to hear a presidential address. Hear directly from the president about Malaysia's history, laws, and even its ongoing war with East Germany.
With the nation that doesn't exist anymore. The war is still ongoing. That's so funny. Dude, what is the history of the nation tour? Is he like, yeah, so when I was 13, I beat my little tiny dick over here by this tree. And when I was 14, I beat my slightly smaller dick over here by this well. Like, what?
You can also experience a currency exchange. You can check out the Valora, Malaysia's official currency, which is backed by cookie dough.
Oh, okay.
It's good stock to have.
So what happens if I bring in one of those like big ass buckets of like Toll House cookie dough?
I bet you he'd give you a lot of Valora.
Okay. What can I spend this money
on? Oh my
on?
God. Imagine you go there and he's like, our official currency's Glimmer.
Glimmer?
From Destiny.
You're like, well, I'm maxed out. 250,000. That's all they let you earn.
Souvenirs. You can also bring home official Malaysian merchandise and memorabilia from the nation's gift shop. The entire experience is equal parts satire and satire, blending storytelling, political humor, and hospitality in a way that leaves most visitors smiling and a little more curious about the world. This is their trading post.
Interesting. That's in the Red Square?
Yeah.
Is the Red Square their market?
Probably.
Okay.
So, fun facts about Malaysia. Malaysia has banned a number of things such as onions, spinach, catfish, and walruses, among other odd things, as part of national laws passed by President Ba.
I do not hear him banning pedophilia in this nation.
Notice how Jeffrey Epstein is not banned.
Pedophile nation.
Will Kanye West's passport be revoked from the Republic of Malaysia, or will that be where he's allowed to perform?
I think he could perform there.
The country runs on Malaysian Standard Time, which is 30 minutes ahead of Pacific Time.
Such a dickhead. 30 minutes, really?
Malaysia claims several territories outside of its main borders, including land on the moon and undersea.
So in the place famously bound by treaty to be unclaimable,
yeah,
he's like, that's mine.
Yeah. And then the nation is still at war with East Germany, citing Cold War military tensions from President Ba's time in the U.S. Navy.
All right. Well, I don't know if the nation of maple syrup has the news, but East Germany is kind of not there anymore.
Yeah.
So who does he think he's fighting?
These people are all off the grid. So this is the flag of Malaysia.
Okay, it's got a little gap.
There's a little bit of an explanation.
You forgot a color in one of the parts.
So the Malaysian flag is essentially the flag of Sierra Leone, but flipped upside down. It's known as the Grand Triune and is blue, white, and green tricolor, with the blue stripe on top to symbolize strength and the desert sky. The white in the middle symbolizes purity and the mountains, and the green at the bottom symbolizes both prosperity and the Malaysian landscape. Mind you, this thing is in the desert. So I don't really know what we're doing here. How to visit. Malaysia is open to the public, but by appointment only, typically a few times per year during scheduled open house events. Tours are free, but donations and purchases help support the upkeep of the micronation. To arrange a visit, you have to visit the Malaysian website, which we are going to visit in a second. For tour dates and contact details, be sure to plan ahead. The tours tend to fill up quickly due to unique nature of experience.
I feel like he just has you over for lunch.
He's like,
He's like, yeah, I only have one extra chair at my table, and that's why it fills up so much. Wait, what is that visitors count right there?
Hold on, we're gonna zoom in a little. Wait, I gotta turn this back on now. Okay, so this is the Republic of Malaysia's website.
Oh, he's got a Bluesky account.
Oh, hell yeah.
He still has the old
YouTube
logo. That's so funny.
Oh, we can visit on June 4th. That's Thursday.
Navy Day, the famously landlocked nation of Malaysia. My God, I wonder if I could be the first person banned from this nation.
When is June 8th? June 8th would be Sunday, next Sunday. Should we...
Victory Mustachia Day? Is that what that says?
Yes.
The fuck?
Should we do a live episode from Malaysia next Sunday?
Oh my God.
Where did you see the visitor count?
Scroll down a little bit. Visitors right there. Flag counter.
1.12 million?
1.12 million people from the US.
I don't believe that.
700,000 from
the USSR.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
58,000 from Canada. 50,000 from Britain.
Okay,
31,000 from...
This fool recognizes the new German flag, but is still at war with East Germany.
Buy war bonds.
Oh my God.
We could buy war bonds. 17 degrees Celsius. You know what? I respect him for using Celsius in his micronation. Celsius is stupid. Celsius is amazing. Water freezes at 0 and boils at 100 instead of fucking 32 and 212.
Yes, but it's much easier to communicate how hot it is on a scale of 0 to 100.
Yeah, which is why Celsius is better.
No, because 17 degrees is hot.
Okay.
Anyway.
That doesn't mean it's not a good scale.
Oh, wait, here are the tours.
Tour full, sorry, on the 30th of May.
That was yesterday.
Next is June 27th.
Oh my God, that's right after
Joe's birthday. 9 a.m.?
Should we take Joe for his birthday and your birthday too?
I'm already busy.
Damn.
We can go 25th July, take you for your birthday.
My birthday? Maybe.
Ooh.
Oh my God, right after the wedding.
I was about to say, you can take a honeymoon to Malaysia.
That's on the wedding day.
That's on the wedding day?
We can get back to Yosemite by 4. Oh my God.
17 October, last tour of the year.
Oh, Halloween.
And then the nation of Malaysia collapses during the winter time.
Halloween episode in Malaysia.
Dude, that picture is fucking me up.
Which one?
On his... Wait for it. It'll scroll.
Oh, the snow picture?
Is that snow?
Yeah.
It's like
right
kind of gray.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's snow.
What the fuck?
Because it snows out in that.
But why is it orange sometimes?
Let's look at culture. Oh my God.
Norton Park. He's got a park here.
Not the Malaysia phone.
Our national musical instrument. It's like a pocket-sized trumpet. A dashing member of the Malaysian Naval Infantry plays the Malaysia phone. That's just him.
It's like Roger from American Dad. Tower of the Winds.
This motherfucker built a windmill.
Oh my God. So many pictures. Oh, it's in Red Square.
He has a rock yard where all of this shit is. This is just his house with rocks in the front yard. Put a bunch of shit together.
I need to know what the awards are.
Oh, yeah. Is there like a most wanted list?
No, but there's a heroes list.
The Desert Palm. Persons holding the Desert Palm. Emperor Eric Liss of the African Empire.
American Empire.
Oh, okay.
These are all like made up shit.
Is our guy from the other nation on here?
I don't see it.
Katie Miller, is that his wife?
Wait, where do you see Katie
Commodore
Miller?
Jonathan Miller towards the bottom.
Katie Miller of Malaysia. I wonder if this is Stephen Miller's wife.
That would be hella funny. President John Farr of the Republic of West who?
West Arctica? Oh my God, it has to be an Antarctic nation.
Prime Minister Jordan Farmer of West Arctica. Grand Duke Travis of the Grand Duty of West Arctica. There's a couple West Arctica members recognized here.
Damn.
What other awards he got?
Oh, I think... oh, wait. Here it is. The Friendship Medal.
The Friendship Medal.
Oh my God, they got a Kashmirian on here.
Dave Westmore of G106.3 Radio. East Germany War Medal.
Oh my god.
His Excellency President King Bao of Malaysia.
That's him.
He awarded it to himself. King Christopher I of the Principality of Vikesland.
It's another made-up country.
The Mustachia War Medal. In recognition for the service during the war with Mustachian, 22 May to 8 June 2006. Awarded all Malaysians that performed service during the war. The image of the front, blah, blah, blah. There is no listed recipients of this medal. He made up this medal and this war, declared a victory day for it, but nobody fought in it. The Order of the Mustang. The service, loyalty, and dedication of individuals other than Malaysian citizens.
The nepotism.
Yeah, it said other than Malaysian citizens, and the last person on the list is of Malaysia.
Oh my god, there's so many.
I'm waiting for something to be like...
Okay, wait.
Because you know how the Mormons, like, post-mortem baptized Hitler?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for one of these medals to be like that. Wait. Why does it say Walt Disney? What is that? Current heroes of Malaysia? That's so fucking funny. His wife is one of the listed heroes.
Honorary citizens.
Heroes of the Mustachian War. Nobody fought in that war. The Mustachian War Medal was granted to all participants, and there were none.
The Honorable Ambassador Admiral Jerry Elric of Pennsylvania. Jonathan Miller of Highland, Indiana.
Wait. He recognizes this Preislian Imperium fell, but he doesn't recognize East Germany fell.
Oh my god, there's someone from Reno.
I see that. Someone from Stagecoach, too.
Stagecoach, Nevada. Dayton, Nevada.
East Siberia, but spelled different.
Interesting.
I wonder if that's like an internet nation.
Yeah, that's crazy. What else do we have on here?
The national myth.
Where do you see that?
A couple up, one more up. Malaysian kitchen. The national myth. Chinese. What does that fucking say? I cannot read that. Chinese discovered Malaysia.
The questing read. What the hell?
What the fuck?
Well,
so this nation was discovered by China.
This might be a Chinese website. I might be getting a lot of
Malaysia.org.
Could I apply for citizenship on here?
Go to the contact us or government information, one of the two. The War Office.
Oh God.
You can enlist with them. That's what you should do.
Enlist with them?
Yeah. Sign up for their Marine Corps.
I wonder if they pay.
You can be part of SEAL Team Malaysia.
Well, that was Malaysia.
That's so fucking funny.
Okay, so this next one is also kind of short. And it's also by Pioneer Tours. Also in America, and I have not read this one. I've never heard of this one before.
Okay.
So and I don't think we saw him on the list, so maybe these two nations didn't get along. This is the Kingdom of Talossa, Talossa, or Talossa, maybe.
Okay.
So the world is full of fascinating cultural experiments, and among the most intriguing is the Kingdom of, I'm going to say Talossa, a self-declared micronation that blends politics, community, and creativity into a quirky but endearing online state.
Another internet nation.
Founded in 1979, Talossa is one of the oldest micronations still in existence and stands as a unique example of how imagination and dedication can build a shared experience that mimics the structure and culture of a real country. Origins of Talossa. Talossa was founded on December 26, 1979 by Robert Ben Madison, then just 14 years old, in his bedroom in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Inspired by his interest in history, politics, linguistics, Madison declared his bedroom an independent kingdom and named it Talossa, which means inside of the house in Finnish.
Okay.
Unlike many fleeting teenage projects, Talossa endured and evolved. Madison's vision grew into a fully formed micronation complete with his own language, Talossan, constitutional government, nobility, political parties, and even national holidays.
Oh man, I wish there was like an audio recording of this language. I want to hear it.
I think it talks about it later on in the article, but we'll see. Talassa is officially known as the Kingdom of Talassa and claims to be a constitutional monarchy. Its political structure is surprisingly detailed and includes a king who is ceremonial monarch who plays a symbolic and diplomatic role. The ZIU, a national legislature consisting of 2 houses, the Kosa, the lower house, and the Senats, the upper house. I'm assuming it's just Senates in Finnish.
So he just essentially like did a hybrid.
I don't know. This is getting
the U.S. and British governments.
The language is getting harder to read. The prime minister, the head of government, elected by the members of the Kosa, and the court Pau Inalt, the high court, which handles judicial matters. The nation's laws, elections, and debates are mostly conducted online through forums and Reddit occupied empire. Despite its whimsical nature, Talassa has seen passionate political debates, party rivalries, and constitutional reforms, mirroring the democratic process of real-world nations. This is their Senate.
See, that's bigger than the fucking
empire,
castle
of what's it called? The Lauweiner Empire.
Yeah.
Monarchs of Talassa. So since its founding, Talassa has had several monarchs. King Robert I, who ruled from 1979 to 1987, who was Robert Ben Madison, the founder. King Robert II, who ruled only for 1987. Robert Charles d'Auberful, who reigned briefly before being deposed.
They've had fucking coups in this online nation. That's crazy. Wow.
They went from King Robert I, King Robert II to Queen Florence I.
Holy shit.
Woke. Who ruled from 1987 to 1988, so for a year. Florence Yarny.
How are these kings? Like, are they just like, yeah, I don't want to be a king anymore?
I don't know. Her name was Florence Yarny, Madison's former English teacher.
Okay.
So the founder's English teacher. Weird.
Yeah. Do you think he groomed her to be a queen in his kingdom?
Well, in 1988, just 1 year after leaving the throne, King Robert I, Robert Ben Madison, the founder of Malaysia, returned to the throne.
Oh, shit.
Until 2005.
Damn.
Where he then was succeeded by King Louis, who ruled from 2005 to 2006, who was Louis Guzman, a regency that was established during his reign. And then in 2007, King John I ruled, who's known as John Woolley, known in Talasian as Ian Lupal. He ruled until 2024. And the current king is King Zek, TXEC the first. Dr. Sir Zek Roybeard Dal Nordsavella.
That's a name.
Yeah.
This is in the U.S.?
Yeah, this is in Wisconsin.
Interesting.
The role of prime minister or seneschal has been held by various individuals since the establishment of Talaja's democratic government. The current prime minister is Most Hone. Dame Minestra Shiva. Language and culture. One of the most distinctive features of Talaja is the constructed language Talasian. Developed by Madison, the language is a Romance-based conlang that has its own grammar, vocabulary, and linguistic quirks. Many Talasians take pride in learning and using Talasian in official communications, creative writing, and ceremonies. Culturally, Talasian thrives on creativity. Citizens known as Talasians contribute by writing stories, composing music, designing flags and symbols, and engaging in historical reimaginings. There are traditions, anthems, holidays such as Independence Day and Benito's Day, and shared sense of history that binds the community. Becoming Talasian citizen is relatively easy. Interested individuals can apply for citizenship through the official Talasian website.
Oh,
we should apply for all these citizenships. New
citizenship to an online nation. Do I have to expatriate to?
I wonder. New citizens are welcomed into the fold, assigned one of the nation's provinces with a name like Benito, Otterock, and Martimini Maxhestic, and can participate in political life, cultural projects, and social events. The global nature of Talaja's citizenry is part of its own charm. Despite its origins in Milwaukee, the micronation has citizens around the world. The community interacts primarily through online platforms like discussion forums and virtual meetings. Talaja today. While the Kingdom of Talaja does not claim territory or seek recognition from other countries, it has persisted for over 4 decades. In that time, it has witnessed the departure of its founder. Madison left the project in the 2000s, so he just completely abandoned it. Restructured.
It's like, yeah, this was fun, but I kind of got kids now.
It restructured its government multiple times and weathered the fluctuations of online participation. Talaja remains a prominent example of a micronation, a term used to describe self-declared entities that claim independence but lack recognition. It has inspired academic studies, news features, and a devoted following among those fascinated by alternative governments and imaginative communities. Okay, so this is their website. Let me zoom in a little bit on this. Notice how all these websites have those like horrible ass bars.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Republic of Talaja's website.
Coins and stamps. I'm surprised this is written in English if they have their own language.
It might be translated. No, because
there's no way Apple has
yeah.
it. Stamps and coins available now at Royal Bank and Post online store. It's free, it's fun, it's easy.
Did you know the design of our current coat of arms dates back to January 29th, 1987? And it's just a Chinese symbol.
Yeah, it's what is with these micronations in China? I love the recent blog posts section, and there's just nothing.
Here's their coins. For an online community, why does it have... Those are their stamp.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Here's how to become a Talajan.
Azul, prospective Talajan. See, now you know how to say Azul and Talajan already. It's like... 14? Immigration, I confirm that I'm 14 or older.
That's crazy.
Let's finish this application real quick.
Okay. Yes. If I have to type stuff out, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
What is your full legal name? Okay. Well,
what do you wish to...
What name do you wish to be known as?
If different, what's your date of birth?
That was my...
Preferred pronouns, woke nation. Oh, you have to fill it out. La Cronica, the news.
I was about to say, this is kind of just Spanish.
There's a lot going on here. Here's their merchandise. Oh, you could buy a flag?
So you can get a flag, a flag, a flag.
Well, this is a button. This is a button magnet. This is a sticker.
A flag,
sticker.
Or a sticker. Interesting.
That's crazy.
They only got 2 I forgot what, but there were 2 something. Wait, look at their ID cards. You see they got an example? Nope. That just links you back to the homepage.
I think so. Awesome. Let's see if they have their full legal names on here.
Okay. Well, we got emails.
Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, Minister of Culture, Minister of Immigration, Attorney General, Minister of Defense, Minister of Stuff.
That's crazy. The Royal House and the Civil Service.
The King, the Chancery.
Where is their... Oh, I mean, I guess it's an online community. Wait. Oh, that's contribution size.
Yeah.
I was about to say, do they... Okay, they're not too greedy. The biggest donation size they allow is $25.
There's no pictures of people on here, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's a new citizen.
Oh.
Wow.
Did not keep the domain up.
Damn. Well, that is Talaja.
Hey, like the kingdom on Facebook.
Like, I don't have a Facebook.
No, I'm just telling the audience.
Okay. Let's get to this last one real quick. This is Sealand. This is the big one.
Oh, Sealand will not be quick. There's so much to this.
I know. I'm going to try. I found a nice little BBC article on it. So hopefully this isn't like terribly long, but we'll see. Okay. So Sealand, a peculiar nation, this is from BBC, off England's coast. Located 12 kilometers east of Suffolk in the North Sea, the Principality of Sealand is a micronation that claims to be the world's smallest country. The story starts with an email that I will never forget. On a late spring morning in mid-May, Prince Michael of Sealand, leader of the micronation called the Principality of Sealand, messaged me with 5 clear-cut words. You can speak to me.
Yeah, they were famously shut off from the rest of the world. An insular micronation in the middle of the ocean.
In the North Sea, which is like the craziest sea to be in.
Yeah.
It was a purely short prologue to a barely believable story that would take me on a historical journey through the realms of self-proclaimed kings, territorial claims, and historical anomalies, and the World War Britain. And unlikely as it sounds, pirate radio nations and cockle fishing too. There's a podcast that I listen to called Criminal. It's not a true crime podcast, but it's kind of like a true crime podcast. They do like weird, quirky stuff. They have an episode on this they did an interview with the people from Sealand, and it's actually a really good episode. So I'll link it in the show notes. Another fact about this exchange, it thrilled me. I'd never have received an email from a prince before, and it was unlikely to ever happen again. Of course, I'd come across the story of Sealand, a tiny principality off the English coast of Suffolk that claims to be the world's smallest country before. The micronation, in fact, a solitary World War II era anti-aircraft platform, was first erected in 1942 as HM Fort Ruffs, an armed sea fort outside of Britain's then territorial limits in the North Sea. From being occupied by up to 300 Royal Navy personnel at the height of the war to its final evacuation in 1956, the gun station was soon abandoned and left to fall into disrepair. That is until 1966, when former British Army major occupied it, giving birth to the tiny micronation. Today, it remains 12 kilometers offshore, visible up close by only by boat. To look at it, it is nothing special. A blasted looking platform with a smattering of container-like buildings on top. To disembark requires braving whipping winds and moshing waves while being winched up by a crane. But there was plenty more I didn't know. Stories about dawn helicopter raids for one, others about devious gangsters, an attempted coup by a shady European businessman, even a revelation from a declassified UK government document describing the frontier as Cuba off the east coast of England. It all sounds like a plot to a B movie born from the pen of a Hollywood scriptwriter, not from the determination of a working-class family from Essex who turned this outpost into a micronation. And yet, here in its lonely North Sea spot, dreams were born, freedom of authority was granted, and British eccentricity in all its pomp and pageant ruled. So, essentially, Sealand is like this crazy thing where they like took over this oil platform or this anti-aircraft platform and like refused to leave, and like at one point the British military like tried to invade it,
but they couldn't. Yeah.
But I have their website.
Oh, they also have a website.
Yeah. So this is Sealand.
This is the best made one already.
Yeah, this is a very clean cut. There's a documentary on it. They have a nice origin on here.
There's a little cart at the top. I wonder what we can buy from Sealand.
Let's see. You can become an e-citizen. They have sports.
They have sports.
Sealand Sports.
The Seahawks family. Sealand Seahawks.
The She-Hawks.
Okay.
The Sealand Masters.
Sealand Sports is growing. Where are they playing next? Oh my god. Dude,
Lincolnshire?
Fucking unit.
Oh, here's the merch. Okay, let's go to the merch. Take a look.
Let me see what I can...
Okay, so you can become a lord or a lady.
A sir or a dame.
Become a baron or a baroness. The e-citizenship for $10.
$10. Should we get some Sealand ID cards?
Low key. Become a sir or a dame. You can become a count or a countess.
275. What's that? 750. Duke or Duchess?
If anyone's looking for a wedding gift for me, I want to become a count of Sealand.
Prince Michael of Sealand's 70th birthday commemorative coin, $150.
Secondhand identity or Sealand identity cards as their ID.
That's $45.
Yeah. Sealand Constitution for $8.
Sealand personalized
Sealand email address. Oh, imagine learningcurvepod.bsky.social.
Honestly.
New Sealand signed stamp collection. There's a hoodie for $60. T-shirts. E-gift card.
Sealed e-citizenship physical card. Verified e-citizen for $60.
Coat of arms.
What does that gift card say? From $13.72?
Yeah.
The fuck am I getting with that? Is that like the citizenship after tax?
Probably. I wonder
crazy
if they
to have like a 50% tax.
Yeah. Let's see. News.
Yeah, what's been happening in Sealand?
Nothing crazy. People keep asking. what's next for Sealand? Here's the next generation of its exploring. This thing is like they're trying to like expand.
Is
its
Sealand trying to
borders.
go to the stars?
Oh no! Let's take a look.
That's way too tiny for me to read.
Hold on.
Governance you can trust. Fucking finally. Prince Liam and Prince James, a dual prince nation. Governance you can test. Okay, so this is not a governance you can trust.
Yeah.
Citizenship has a choice, not a trap. This guy was definitely one of those sovereign citizen guys. He got one speeding ticket and decided to take over an AA platform.
Yeah.
A calm alternative to failing systems.
Well, now that we have it zoomed in, let me go back to this so we can see.
The origin of our fortress. These T forts house enough troops to maintain. Yeah, that's the AA platform.
And then the birth of Sealand.
Established a radio station situated offshore. An attempt to bypass the draconian broadcasting restrictions of the time.
Yeah, he was a sovereign citizen, essentially.
Yeah, he was like a pirate.
Yeah,
like better term for it.
Pretty much. And then the UK government was
coup.
Oh my god!
In August of 1978, a number of Dutch and German men came to Sealand in the employ of a German businessman. They were visiting under the guise of a business proposition. This transpired to be a ruse, as these men were in fact highly trained mercenaries. While Prince Roy was away, they kidnapped his son and took Sealand by force. These terrorists bound Prince Michael's hands and feet, holding him captive for several days before eventually transferring him against his will onto a fishing trawler. Following the trawler's landing in the Netherlands, Prince Michael made his way back to the UK to reunite with his father, Prince Roy. A plan was immediately hatched to recapture Sealand, codenamed Operation Trident. Sealand's most loyal and highly trained citizens were called upon, and the legendary Sealand Special Unit was born. The operation was executed a few short days later and involved a daring Dawn helicopter assault and culminated in the unconditional surrender of the invaders. The only true first-hand account of this event is recalled in Prince Michael's book, Holding the Fort, available here.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The invaders were held as prisoners of war. During this period, the governments of Germany and the Netherlands petitioned for their release. They got petitioned by the German government to release the POWs they had.
To be fair, the German government was really nothing in the 60s.
Initially, they asked Britain to intervene in the matter, but the British government cited their earlier court decision as evidence that they held no authority over the territory of Sealand. So this is officially recognized as an independent nation by the British government.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Prince Roy released the Dutch citizens as the war was over, and the Geneva Convention mandates the release of all prisoners. He's obeying the Geneva Conventions. That's crazy.
They're obeying the Geneva Conventions more than Israel.
That's insane. The German citizen, however, was a holder of a Sealand passport. Because of this, he was tried on Sealand for treason.
Oh my god.
Found guilty, he was incinerated for an extended... Incarcerated.
You lit him on fire.
For an extended period of time in Sealand's jail at the bottom of the North Tower. Following this... Damn, so they have like an underwater jail. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Following this, in a sensational act of de facto recognition of Sealand's sovereignty, Germany sent a diplomat directly to Sealand via helicopter to negotiate the release of their citizen. Prince Roy, grateful that the counterattack had not resulted in a loss of life, released the treasonous German citizen in a move aimed at preventing the bloodying of Sealand's reputation. That's crazy. Sealand's been involved in global politics.
That's a crazy way to get
recognition by two nations. Is have a coup happen and then retake your place and hold some people prisoner, obey the Geneva Conventions, and then have a diplomat sent over from a different country to negotiate release. Maybe I knew Sealand was different when we pulled up the website. It was the only one that looked different.
It moves differently.
It really does.
I think it's the only one that takes itself seriously.
Oh yeah.
Like it takes itself incredibly seriously. But yeah,
Sealand is represented by 2 American football teams.
American? They know how to do it.
I was about to say, it says the men's Sealand Seahawks. I wonder if the Seattle Seahawks are just like also sponsored by Sealand. I need to look more closely at their
corporate packs.
That's crazy.
But yeah, those are our 4 micronations for the day.
That's insane. I love Sealand.
Sealand, I kind of want to visit it.
Yeah. I need a passport.
What would you created a micronation? Would you like go all out like this?
What, like take over a place, or you mean build a website?
Both, I guess.
Yeah, what would I take over though is the question.
Backville, California.
I would have to kick everybody out, raise it, and start over.
Yeah, nuke it.
I'm too tired for that. Oh, you know that old castle out in Fairfield?
Oh yeah.
That's where I start my micronation.
So you're gonna actually have like a real thing?
Oh yeah, if I'm starting a micronation, I'm getting a fucking castle.
Abandoned paint factory?
No, I want a castle.
Okay.
Turrets and everything.
Okay.
What are you taking over?
The neighborhood of Calabasas.
Where is that?
Where all the celebrities live in LA.
Oh. You just want everybody. You want a nation of mansions.
Yeah. I want to be like Russian oligarchs.
Okay.
Let us know in the comments what your micronation would be called and what your laws would be.
My girl loves my micronation.
Read out some socials.
Europe.
If you're listening on a podcast app, remember to subscribe to the show and turn on notifications for new episodes. They come out every Wednesday. Also, be sure to leave us a rating and review if you like the show, because it helps more people discover the show. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss an episode. YouTube videos come out every Thursday at 2:30 p.m. I'm probably going to market everything a little bit earlier this week just because new job.
Okay.
But yeah. 2:30 still Thursday, but like all the posts will come out a little bit earlier. YouTube is Learning Curve Pod, Instagram is learningcurve.podcast, Twitter is learncurvepod, Bluesky is learningcurvepodcast.bsky.social. We are going to follow the Republic of Malaysia on there immediately after this. Our TikTok is Learning Curve Podcast, and Bodhi's Twitch is Shrink3Dink. And if you want to donate to our citizenship campaign to become citizens of the Lauweiner Republic in Switzerland, you can email us at learningcurvepodcast or learningcurvepod@gmail.com.
I'm excited to become a citizen of Sealand.
Oh yeah, we're gonna become them. Maybe that's what I'll get you and Joe for your birthdays too.
Citizenships.
Yeah. I think that'll be fun.
I think I'm gonna apply when I get home.
Do it. Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.